visit with me because I'm gonna be sitting in the visit crying.
Right.
I'm gonna be the one. This shit is too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be that person. Or if you would have visited with me and I go a certain place and you break down, I'm like, cool. It is what it is.
You're still human.
Yeah, I'm not. And if you don't show those things and you don't share that stuff, I'm like, get the hell out of here. And so when I'm repping somebody that's, right there with CPS, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about now? Because I'm in there. You may not be able to say it, but right now I can say all that you can't say. I'm going to say it in that hearing. And I'm going to let them have it because what are you doing? You want me to be a machine? I'm not a machine. You know what I'm saying? So, no, but the trust thing, I don't know. I mean, if somebody runs back and go tell, I could care less. What I put out there, like you saying. Now, me, when I started like him, I would find the most seasoned worker that's going to tell me the truth regardless. And that's the person I would go hang with, right? You know what? I just hit the client today with the car. Should I write that down? And that lady told me, hell yeah, go write it down. Damn, that wasn't what I wanted to hear.
Right.
This guy, I seriously did. I hit the guy with the car. He sat on the back of the bumper of the van after we just moved his kids out. And he sat on the bumper and decided to have a cigarette. And I got one of them big old vans.
You clipped him?
Man, I look back, I look in the mirror, and dude is on the ground. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I went over there, get up, boy, get up from there. What you doing back there smoking? Get up. I got in the car and drove off.
Like, lift your ass over.
I don't give a damn what you do, but you better get out the way. I got all your stuff I done just moved, and you over here having a cigarette behind the van. And I drove on. He looked like he was all right. He all right. Drove off, walk it off, Sure enough, I get back to the job. He say, well, was he all right? No. He looked like he was all right. Got out the way, I drove off. He said, you got to write that up. I got to write the incident report. You mean I got to write it? I don't even want to send an email.
Right.
You telling me to write down the truth? Write the truth.
Intentionally do it.
Yeah.
No, I wrote it, girl. That was a tear I did shed because I knew I lost this job. I wrote that down. Yeah. I'm like, I done write it. The whole truth. And I wrote it, slid it in, and then that's when the manager, she just looked at me like, because like you, I didn't trust none of them motherfuckers, right? So I wrote the truth, and it was really cool because had I lied, though, had I lied, which I didn't trust them, so to write down that truth was really something.
And see, you know what? It's very important to own your own stuff. I remember my first week in NAPA.
It was the mentor. It was the mentor because I was going to do what I do. It was the mentor. See, I had to find somebody I could trust that was going to tell me the truth and keep it 100.
Better and
stinky and funky.
You have somebody that's actually there will tell you, okay, this is bad. It's going to go this way or this way.
Right.
Boom. Do it this way.
Write the truth.
The best advice I ever got was from my two field, whatever they called them back then.
Right.
Both of them said, if you get into child welfare, I want you to get a personal therapist and a business therapist. People today like, what you talking about? Because when I can't find somebody in the work environment, guess what? Both of them know if I'm calling them, they know exactly what's going on. And it's like, I ain't been in a year, 5 months. What? In mine, it just because they know I don't call unless I need
it's urgent.
Because X, Y, and Z. But that was the best advice I ever received, basically for that because Kim knows. I mean, D knows. My bad. I'm sorry. No, because both of us are social, but she's more social than I am because I already had that. Because there was one person we started with, and I'm like, she's like, no, she cool. I'm like,
No.
Something happened one day, and
they're gonna run and go tell.
No, it ain't even a run and go tell. It's just you gonna respect me whether you like it or not.
But see, this is the thing. A over here, this is the thing. Okay, back to my goals. A was the type where she had really clear boundaries with everyone. I'll never forget one day we were having coffee. All of us were having coffee.
I don't do coffee.
I was having coffee.
Oh, y'all had coffee.
And she was having tea. And her coffee, her cup was like over here across the table. And this individual, she was getting ready to get her cup, and this individual picked up her cup here.
No,
Oh, she picked it up on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
She picked it up.
But before she picked it up, because I saw where she was going, I said, I will move it. Do not touch my cup.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she took it and moved it anyway.
I went and dumped my tea out.
Yeah.
And A came unglued. And but the boundaries.
I told you, don't touch it.
Yeah.
But the boundaries, having clear boundaries. And it goes on so many levels.
But one thing with that
I'll never forget that.
Because she feels scared of me, but it's one of those because she felt she could do anything with anyone.
Right.
No.
But and then some things is cultural too, though. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Some things it's like I had one case where don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. I didn't understand why she even did it because she was
just because I said don't, and it's like what she didn't realize was if I was at home,
it would have went down. It would have went down.
I've had too many aunts that have stuff put in their drink.
Yeah.
So
she don't know. But that's what I'm saying. She don't know.
But either way, I already clearly stated,
gotta
don't touch it. Cool. I got it.
I'm like, cool.
But because who I was, so she said, I'm gonna do it. Because that was her. She could do whatever she wanted. It's like, sorry. Yeah. I'm being professional because
I had a case like that one too. I had a case where the social worker gets to court and this supervisor decides. Well, the social worker showed up a little late, right? So the social worker shows up, got her purse, got her coffee, got her thing, sat it down, and before she could even get in the seat, the other supervisor took her purse, put it on the ground. And then moved her drink over.
Purse on the ground?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but culturally,
that's where my purse.
That's bad luck. We it's bad luck.
No.
Now that's superstition. It could be people can say superstition or whatever.
No, but that was a no.
We don't believe
but it was two systems, right?
Bad luck.
And this one is one of those ones like that one. Like I could just do it, I'm just. But mine was more on the bullying.
I thought so because.
But to me, that was like her. Like, oh, you coming in late, and then you gonna put your stuff in like this. And so she moved the purse down, and that's when the calls start flying. Right? Oh, I need you because I don't wanna say it. You see what I'm saying? Because if I go in the meeting, I'm gonna say, all of this, and this is what I wanted to do the minute that it happened. So my thing is they twisted that way, and so that was a bad one because of that,
And see, I would have went off. And see, that's my challenge.
But see, and
you had no right to touch the person's stuff.
Don't even touch my purse.
The flip side of the situation is, at that point, Kim had dreads.
Yeah.
I had French braids. Okay. I don't know if I'm 5'8". Kim ain't.
I'm not.
D. I'm sorry.
D.
Either
KD,
way.
you might as well call her KD.
But they continue to call us mind you, PhD, MSW.
They kept on saying that we look
the opposite.
We look alike.
However, but when it came to it, they always had the correct person when addressing me when they were scared. Because this one had the smile. Because I was about the business. Because, like I said, I was trained also on how to navigate some of this. Because they literally, look, when you going, and I was glad they were also sisters. Because they knew no matter where I went, 9 times out of 10, if I did see one of us, it might have been after, miles and miles of looking and searching. And then if I were to move up in management, let's not even talk about that because I'm also code switching amongst ourselves for the ones that want to be, come on now.
Right.
Let's do what we're supposed to do. Versus, but anyway.
You have to manage yourself.
So for the sake of time, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it.
That was fun.
And if you don't mind commenting on how that worked out for you, just real quick.
How did my
implementing the plan and
well, I think